on the Zone, the live streaming network, and is being housed by the greatest premier building for entertainment in the state of Michigan, Little Caesars Arena. The event is being sponsored and promoted by Salida Promotions in association with Win Records, as well as 313 Presents. I repeat, this promotion is being done by Win Records, Salida Promotions, and presented in association by 313 Presents. The sponsors are as follow: Bet Online, OnlyFans, M Select, Lux Water, Tough Shed, SMT, and Zeus. And what you need to know about Zeus is simply this: they will be broadcasting partners, and their CEO, please give him a round of applause. Mr. Lamel Plummer is here as well. Lamel, where are you? Lamel Plummer?
He's not here.
First of all, we want to thank you. All of the undercard bouts on this fight will be streamed live through Zeus. Also, one of our sponsors, last but not least, Nothing But Sports. This is the first fight of a landmark deal. Understand that when you come here Sunday, you will be looking at part of history. If you were there in 1971 and saw Muhammad Ali against Joe Frazier, then just guess what? You're seeing that type of magnitude of a fight Sunday night when Claressa Shields puts her Undisputed Heavyweight Championship of the World up against Franchon Crews-Dezurn. It's going to be an epic night, and this is the first fight of an $8 million deal for Claressa Shields. Let's give a round of applause for that. That's a woman commanding that kind of money in the fight game. Now, if you have not purchased your tickets for this fight, you still got a little itty bit of time, because this fight is nearly sold out. Can we get a round of applause for that? There are roughly about 3,000 seats still available for the greatest spectacle night in the history of Michigan and of sports in this state and around the world, because I'm telling you, these women are going to do it. It will be a 16 by 16 ring. And that means that nobody is going to be able to run and hide, because somebody is going to fight that night. Tickets are nearly sold out, but they're still available on 313 Presents or Ticketmasters. So if you can, just repeat after me. 313.
313.
I need you to say it louder. 313.
313.
And Ticketmasters.
Ticketmaster.
Yeah, all right. You can go and get your tickets that way. I don't want to be the only one selling this fight. I want you to sell it as well. Now, doors will open at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to be a long night. But if you like boxing, you got a lot of good fights. There are 11 fights on this card, and I believe the next sentence I'm about to give you, 6 of the fights are led by women. Come on, Perkins, clap now. You know it. You think people don't know you? I see you. Stand on up. Stand on up, Perkins. There she is. You saw what she did in her fight with Claressa. She went to 12 rounds. She was there to do the damage. And you know what? 10 rounds. 10 rounds. 10. That's right. It got shook too. But you know what? You got up. Hey, everybody saw you get shook. I just saw you get up. And I was like, that's a damn fighter there, so give her a round of applause. It's a massive fight card. 11 fights in all, included in this night. Now, the Zone will have a 4-fight card. And as I told you before, Lamel and Zeus will be doing this streaming. We'll give you more information on that. 6 women's bouts in total. Danielle Perkins, you just heard from her. Samantha Worthington, Savannah Tenney, Jasmine Hampton, Chanel Butler, and more. Now we're gonna have one of our sponsors come up and have a few words, because anytime you can help our children, that's what it's all about. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for SMT Financial, DJ Self.
Good afternoon, everyone. This Black History Month, right? We are standing in a season full of firsts. Detroit has elected its first African-American woman mayor. And then we have here 19-time champion, 4-time undisputed, 3-time knockout, 2-time Olympic champion right here. Olympic gold medalist Claressa Shields continuing to redefine what dominance looks like. And 100 little kids will walk into this very arena and they're gonna see what greatness looks like. This is the kind of exposure that changes ceilings. It changes ambition. It changes trajectory. When they see the discipline at this level, they will see a Black woman command the global stage. When they see leadership and excellence happening in real time, they begin to understand that history isn't just something that you wait for. It's something that you build, and that's where we are and why we're here right now. Not just to witness a fight, but to witness legacy in motion. Thank you guys so much. DJ Self with the SMT Financial Partners, proud to bring now 100 kids added on to the 1,000 kids that I brought to the last Claressa Shields fight. Now we're at 1,100, and we're going to continue. This isn't just Black history in a textbook right now. This is Black excellence in real time. Thank you very much.
Once again, we thank you, DJ Self. We know it's going to be a big night. And one of the reasons why is that we've got one of our presenters who's going to talk about that night. I just gave you their name, and I want you to hear from him. 313 presents. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Howard Handler.
Welcome to Little Caesars Arena, everybody. It's fantastic to have you here. As Detroit's premier live entertainment company, 313 Presents is proud to partner once again with Salida Promotions, with Win Records, to deliver another world-class night of boxing here in Detroit. I want to thank Dimitri Salida, Ruben Branson, the GOAT, Claressa Shields, Franchon Crews-Dezurn, and their teams and supporters. Over the past couple of years, a number of us, really led by Dimitri, Mark Taffet, Claressa, her team, have worked very hard to bring the excitement, the electricity, and big-time boxing back to Detroit. It is here. This is the 4th fight. It's the most exciting fight, and it's going to be an incredible night. We've also done a couple of fights at the Fox Theater. Very first fights in 25 years' time. And it's pretty amazing to see, the Fox all lit up and to have a really competitive card. But the momentum continues, and this is the biggest stage for boxing in Detroit, and we're really excited to have the kind of response that we've had from fans, from sponsors, and from the boxing community. The big story is women's boxing. There is so much momentum, so much excitement, so many world-class athletes, and we're very proud to showcase not just the title fight, but a bunch of additional really exciting fights. There's growth all over the world, and we're really proud here in Detroit to add that much more to the momentum of women's boxing. Dimitri Salida in particular deserves quite a bit of credit in terms of bringing so much allure and energy and vitality to women's boxing, but boxing in general and everything that's going on here in Detroit. And of course, I want to thank Claressa in particular. This is the 4th time Claressa's fighting here at Little Caesars Arena. It's becoming Claressa's house. And we're just very proud to have a champ, a generational athlete, and the GOAT here at Little Caesars Arena once again. We're also proud to have Franchon Crews-Dezurn, champion in her own right, the hard-hitting heavyweight, and a former Undisputed champion, and just, at least from my judgment, the very best opponent for Claressa thus far. So it's going to be an incredible night on Sunday night, 11 fights. Glad that women's boxing is such an important part of it. Go to 313presents.com. I'm sorry, the heavy-hitting diva. Respect. Anyway, fight night is Sunday, February 22nd. Tickets available at 313presents.com or Ticketmaster. And it is my honor and pleasure at this time to introduce to you all the CEO and owner of Win Records, Mr. Ruben Branson.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out to be here for Franchon and Claressa's event that's coming up. I truly want to acknowledge DJ and CJ and thank her again for bringing these children out to the fights. I mean, this is something, a lot of this money comes from her pocket, and this is something that she doesn't have to do, but she knows and she recognizes that Claressa loves children. She loves children. So thank you again, CJ, for bringing the young folks out to see Claressa fight. At one point, one of the kids said, and I'm not sure if it was hers, said, Mr. Branson, could I make $8 million one day? I said, well, sure, but when you start fighting, it should be somewhere around the 15 or 20 million that was gonna go to Layla. So the kids smiled, but it kind of went over their head. But want to thank 313, want to thank The Zone for being in partnership to broadcast this fight. Want to give a shout out to Lamel Plummer, Lemmy with Zeus, for the partnership that Zeus is in with us here for this fight, and the other sponsors. I'm going to keep my message very short because this is about Franchon and this is about Claressa. I'm so excited for both of these women. It's Black History Month, and we're going to have an amazing fight in February. So I'm going to turn over the mic so that we can focus on the two young ladies that's here. Thank you.
Let's hear it one more time for Ruben Branson of Win Records. Without a vision and a plan. And when you have a vision and a plan, you can get things done. Before we move on, there are some boxing luminaries who are with us. One of the greatest judges, referees, and a supervisor with the WBC. He is with us today, Mr. Frank Garza. Frank, we see you in attendance. Would also like to say hello to my co-host of the Ronnie Duncan Show with Mary Jo on WGBR 107.5 FM. She is an International Boxing Hall of Famer with a record of 25-1-1 and a 4-time champion in 4 different weight divisions, Mary Jo Sanders. At this time, I want to bring along a young man who I'm glad that there's a partnership, and instead of just saying it to them, I want to say to everybody else, you have uplifted the candle of boxing in the state of Michigan, and you've done it around the world. But the one thing that you've done so well is that you've helped to launch this young lady that I met as a teenager, who's now a grown woman, to being the most recognized woman and one of the most recognized faces in sports. And she can only do that through the leadership, commitment, and the trust of a promoter. He had to come back the second time to do it because he says, I'm a free agent. And he even got better than he did because he brought in Ruben. And so with Ruben and with his leadership, the man I'm about to bring up is the CEO, the president of Salita Promotions, Dimitri Salita. Give him a round of applause. Dimitri Salita.
Thank you so much, Ronnie. I'd like to thank 313 Entertainment and Howard Handler for opening up the city of Detroit, one of boxing's historic hometowns, to world-class boxing. Thank you so much, Howard. I also would like to thank Ruben Branson and Papoose, both executives at Win, for entering into this incredible partnership. We are fighter first. Our goal is to bring boxing and move it to the next level. Before we talk about the main event, I also want to thank Franchon Crews and Claressa Shields for putting on together an incredible training camp and being here with us today. Before we talk about the main event, I want to talk about the undercard. And as Howard said, 6 of the 11 fights on the card are featuring some of the best women in the world. 3 world title fights, including Claressa Shields. And Claressa, after winning her 2nd Olympic gold medal, is the first woman in the history of the sport to be the main event on premium cable television. Ever since then, the gates of boxing have opened up for women. And every one of the fights Claressa has had, she's made it a point to us to make sure that there's a woman on the card. During COVID, when no broadcaster wanted to televise boxing, Claressa made sure that we had an all-women's pay-per-view to give women champions an opportunity to showcase their skills. And February 22nd is a step in that direction. We saw Danielle Perkins before Claressa Shields. She's fighting Shay Keneally, the WBA light heavyweight world champion, all the way from Australia. Shay, get up. Good to see you. We have Samantha Worthington defending her WBA junior welterweight world title. Claressa Shields is the face of women's boxing, and it's really incredible to see these great champions and these great women on this incredible fight card. We also have some of the best male fighters in the world. Opening up the Zone telecast is one of the best American heavyweights in the world from Brooklyn, New York, Bryce Taylor. Bryce. And newly signed light heavyweight Atif Oberton, working together with King's Promotions, who has found and discovered him. We just did a deal with Win Records, and he's going to be walked out into the ring by Sada Baby, hip-hop superstar, really to rise his star power to the next level. Before announcing this fight, we got together with Win Records with Ruben Branson and Papoose, and we thought to ourselves, what's the best, most meaningful way to resonate the message of how big this fight is? And there was really no bigger and better place to announce this fight than at the Detroit Auto Show, one of the biggest business conferences in the world. Detroit has been known by 3 pillars: the auto industry, music, and boxing. And on that stage at the auto show, we had Franchon Crews, Claressa Shields, Ruben Branson, Papoose, who's a hip-hop superstar, overlooking the most luxurious vehicles in the world. And Detroit boxing has arrived, and there's no better way to announce it than by staging this Undisputed Heavyweight World Title fight here at Little Caesar Arena on February 22nd. A few weeks ago, I paid a visit to the training camp of both of these great fighters. And Claressa Shields looks sharp, look incredible, beating up on male sparring partners. And then I took a trip down the road to see Franchon Crews. Franchon is a future Hall of Famer, one of the most accomplished female fighters in the sport of boxing, multi-time amateur national champion, 2-time Olympic alternate, and the current undefeated, and the first undisputed super middleweight world champion, and the current super middleweight world champion. Franchon is conditioned. She's in great shape, and Franchon has a chip on her shoulder. And in a way, rightfully so, because Franchon has not gotten the credit that she deserves, beating Shadeja Green, beating some of the best female fighters in the world. She is trained by Buddy McGirt, a trainer who has scored and been in the corner of some of the best fighters in the sport, known for scoring upsets. So Franchon is ready and prepared to show us what she's got on February 22nd. I'd like to invite Franchon to talk about what we got on February.
Hey guys, how you doing? How are you guys doing? Okay. Yeah, thank you, Demetrius, for that introduction. I've been working very hard. This is a great opportunity, something that's very in alignment with my mission and what I love to do, which is push women's boxing forward. I'm grateful for the opportunity from Win Records, Salida Promotions, of course, Claressa Shields, my management, Peter Kahn, to come together. This is a long time in the making. I've always told Claressa our journeys was going to be intertwined, as it is, and it's beautiful because when we first met, women's boxing wasn't even in the Olympics. So we had, the opportunity to step forward in that manner and to see both of our faces on beautiful artwork around the arena, on the internet. It means the world to me. I'm not a selfish person. I'm very selfless. So this is definitely my dream. Everything I'm doing is for my dream. February 22nd, when I'm victorious, is definitely something that I set out to do, a mission that I won't stop until I get it done. So even if, I know the cards are lined for me, but I'm on that ass forever and ever and ever. We're gonna do exhibition matches and all. But I want girls, I want guys to see. I've had young women message me and see, so excited about the fight. I want young men to know and see their name in lights one day. I've done everything. Like he said, I'm a first ballot Hall of Famer. I know we have, some amazing partners in this fight. I'm just who I am. And I'm gonna show the world who I am on February 22nd. I wanna shout out to my sponsors, Great Aesthetic, Fire God, Undisputed, y'all can download the game, for pushing me through, because as a woman, it's very hard. I don't have $8 million, and I'm very proud that Claressa has the opportunity to do that. I'm always gonna work for mine, but having amazing sponsors like that to push me through this hard camp means the world. I sacrificed time, I sacrificed money. I definitely went to war with myself, and I'm just excited. I want to thank my husband, Glenn Dezurn Jr., who saw this vision for me back from 2011 when my first Olympic dream stopped. And he said, "You're gonna get it." He told me, "You're gonna get it through the back door." I done went through steroid cheats. I done went through politics. I done went through people walking out on me. I done went through people hating on me through this fight. I done went through hate mail, DMs, all of that. But you know what? I'm brought to it, and I'm gonna walk through it. So I know Claressa, she trained hard, but I hope she ready. I hope she ready, because I am. And to the fans, I know we had the internet when I talked about the tickets and everything. Just get your tickets. I don't care if you support me, support Claressa, all the amazing women on the card. Just get your tickets. Be here for history in the making. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And I'm just, this is for my mom. So thank you guys.
Once again, let's give it up to Franchon Crews-Dezurn. Franchon will have Buddy McGurk in her corner, as well as Coach Mack over here, brother from my home city of Baltimore, Maryland. I just want to say thank you for bringing her and making sure, and Glenn, we just want to thank you as well. At this time, we turn over to the other side of our dais. A brother who is a real man-made man. He does it his way. We're not talking about a Burger King, but he is a king. Ladies and gentlemen, bring up to the microphone with a nice round of applause, Papoose.
How everybody doing?
All right.
Hey, listen, man, this is going to be an amazing night, not just for women's boxing, but boxing as a whole. I'm happy to be a part of it. Big shout out to my Win Records / Salida Promotions, man. We are the future of boxing, whether you like it or not. Big shout out to Danielle Perkins, T-Rex Promotions. I see her sitting in the back. Big shout out to Sam over here. She putting it on. Listen, this is going to be a special night for boxing, and this is not coming from a casual. If you're not a casual, you know these two gladiators both fought on their pro debuts, and it was an amazing fight. So you already know what's going to happen on February 22nd, man. So don't get this twisted. I want to welcome my brother Atif over here. He representing Philly, man. I want to welcome him to the Win Records to Leader Promotions team. Give him a round of applause real quick, y'all, real talk. Because he's fighting on February 22nd as well. And if you're not a casual, it's all right if you're a casual, it's cool, but you just got to kind of stay in your place when we talk about real boxing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just excited to be here, like I said. It's going down, it's going to be big, and that's it. But I want to introduce to the stage right now, coming up to speak to y'all, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 19-time world champion, 5-division world champion, 4 times undisputed. The greatest woman of all times, y'all. Round of applause for my lady, the love of my life, Claressa Shields. Come on.
Ooh, y'all. These furs is hot. They cute, but they hot. Lord have mercy. First, I want to give a thanks to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I want to thank God for the opportunity. I want to thank Salida Promotions. I want to thank anybody who has been a part of my team, and they're not a part of my team anymore. So to Mark Taffet, I worked with him for a long time. We don't work together anymore, but still thank you to him for being a part of my team. I want to thank everybody on my team, my hairstylist, the makeup artist, the fitness trainer, my boxing coach, John David Jackson. I want to thank my Win Records family. I want to thank Salida Promotions. And I just want to thank all the fans, you know, who bought tickets. You know, I want to thank all the fighters for being a part of this card. I got 3 fighters fighting on the card. I got Sammy Worthington, I have Danielle Perkins, and I have Jaquan McElroy, who is from Flint, Michigan, who I grew up a long time with since he was like 8 years old. And I'm so excited, you know, to be able to help them, to guide them. I'm happy that Danielle Perkins is getting another shot at a championship, because she wasn't going to get another shot at fighting me, because I wasn't fighting her again. So yeah, take that. So Shay Keneally, yeah, see y'all 22nd. Lord have mercy. Great luck to y'all. I wanted to say something. When I first started boxing, the first girl I ever looked up in my phone, I was 13 years old, I looked up and I said, who is ranked #1 at 165 pounds to go to the Olympics? And the woman name that popped up was Franchon Crews. So I've been knowing her way before she knew about me. I was 13 when they told us that they were allowing women to go to the Olympics. And I didn't know if I would be old enough in 2012 to even go to the Olympics, but I was like, if I am old enough and I do get the opportunity, I'm going to have to be her at 13. So she was my motivation back then. I found film of her on YouTube, I watched her, and I knew from back then, she hit hard. That's what I noticed when I was 13. I said, that lady hits hard. Okay? So then as we continued our careers, we met. I met her when I was 16. I was in the Junior Olympics, 15? Junior Olympics. And we met in person. And I probably was more excited to meet her than she was to meet me, because I had been watching so much film of her, and she had fought out the country. She was ranked she was ranked #1 in the country, #2 in the world. Like across all the countries in the world, Franchon was ranked #2. She was that girl. But when you want to be the girl, you have to take out the girl. So she's always been somebody who I was like, I'm gonna have to fight her. When I ran, I thought about her. When I sparred the men, I thought about her. When I punched the bag, I thought about her. And it's been that way for a very long time. And I knew that this fight would happen. I wish this fight would have happened when she was undisputed at 168 and I was undisputed up at 160. That's what I really wish. But this fight being at heavyweight brings more notoriety to her name, to my name, to the event. We will be etched in history together throughout our entire careers, from the amateurs to our pro debuts to our heavyweight fight coming up February 22nd. Now, I have brought these baby bottles because I thought Franchon was going to be on that bullshit today. Okay, I thought she was going to be up here crying again. I bought the bottles. I got 3 of them. I got one with water, one with fruit punch, and one with some pineapple juice. You pick which one you want. But she wasn't crying today, so I'm gonna put my bottle down. Alright? But what I do want to say is that I hope you know that when we made this fight, nobody wanted me to fight Franchon. Not because she's not worthy, not because she's not a good fighter, not because she's because they say she fights sloppy. It's because she caused upsets. That's the dead truth. And no matter who she fights against, she come in there and put on the show. The girl is skilled, she's tricky, she's strong, she's mean, and she's always in shape. She don't care about having no 6-pack, but the girl be in shape. I'll tell you that right now. And when she hit you, you feel it. So when I was in camp, I made sure I checked off every box to make sure not only that I can win this fight, but I want to drop her, I want to knock her out, I want to hurt her, I want to make a statement because she's just that good. So I didn't take her lightly. And I would also too, when it comes to the ticket sales, your code unlocked the same tickets that my code unlocks. Since day one, I am a super duper promoter. When they said we had this fight coming up, I was announcing the fight from pre-sales. We are at 15,000 tickets sold already. So yes, all the tickets that show up right now with her and I code are all the nosebleeds because all the good seats are gone. That's just the honest to God truth. But I want her to know that she is a very special fighter. I'm happy to fight against her. I'm not taking her lightly. She will always be an idol to me, somebody who I look up to, who has been there for me in times when nobody else was. But this fight this weekend, we put all that to the side and we gotta rumble. If you can't get along, you gotta get it on. We gotta fight. We gotta fight. And that's what I'm showing up here. All the fur and the hair will not be on Sunday. I'm wearing my Queen Latifah braids, they will be blue. I will have on my boxing shorts and my sports bra, and I will have out a lot of muscle that I'm covering up in this fur. I'll see y'all Sunday. And for those who don't know, blue is not my favorite color. The blue braids represent the Flint water crisis that is still ongoing right now. And I promised my city that I will wear my hair blue until we have clean water. And we still don't have clean water. So shout out to Flint. Love y'all.
That's why we call it a GOAT. Give her a round of applause, Claressa Shields. It's going to be a heck of a fight night. And we've got, of course, 3 women title fights on the card. Shay Kennelly, we know that you're going to be there and having your fight. And, of course, defending your title against Danielle Perkins. But ladies and gentlemen, it is coming that time that we must close this press conference. But before we do that, I have one question each for both the champion and the opponent. And my question to you, Franchon, is simply this. You've walked a lot of steps, but you've never walked alone. And in this quest, people need to recognize that you are also one of the empress of the sport of boxing. When this fight is said and done, do you want this one to go down in history as being not only your greatest effort, your greatest challenge, but what does it mean to maybe hear your name being raised as the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world?
Well, when my name is said and my hand is raised, I know that I had to get fat for this fight as a heavyweight. Listen, every fight that I take, I'm really just a vessel. I didn't wake up and say I wanted to box. Boxing chose me and I just ended up here. But when it happens, I just take it with a grain of salt and know that my time here in this sport, even after this fight to the next one, meant something. I hope it's like a marker for people coming behind me, heavyweight, whatever weight class, to show I'm just a representation of inspiration, consistency, hard work, and determination. And that goes down in history. I'm the missing link between the GOAT and the 4 mothers, our Laylas, our Ann Wolfs, our Lucia Rikers, and I'm the missing link. You know, you have our other heavyweights like Sonia Leviticus. Even though this weight class has a weight clause, I never had a heavyweight fight with a weight clause, but I'm just the missing link. I just want to represent for all women, the past, future, and the present.
Good enough. And to the quote, and we thank her. Give her a round of applause for that answer. And to the quote, Claressa Shields, you represent so much for a culture, for people. You purposely do that. And I know the reason why you do it, because a lot of times people are not heard, people are not respected. And each and every time you come into that ring, you make sure that there are some young kids that have never seen boxing before, and there are young women who look at you as their idol, as their hero. Now that you are that, talk to me about your commitment to make sure that their life is better, because you made lives better for so many people, known and unknown. I'm not just talking about people in your family. I'm talking about those unknown. They have to realize you fight for even more than just the Flint water crisis. There are a lot of young women who saw that movie and they were inspired and say, I want to be like her. They don't need to be a boxer, but they say, I want to be like her. Why do you do it so much? What is that fire?
Well, I just want to be a better person. You know, I think that as I've gotten older, I look back at some of the stuff and I see my upbringing and how it may have made me be really mean earlier in my career, which being mean is not a problem. I just think that I hadn't dealt with a whole lot of things that I went through when I was a kid. I hadn't dealt with it. Now that I'm 30 and I've taken the time to get a closer relationship with God, I realize that my purpose is bigger than boxing. That my purpose is to give hope to the kids who feel hopeless, to give those who don't have faith, to give them faith, and to give them a representation. You know, not just black girls, but white girls, Puerto Ricans,
All girls.
Mexicans, all girls. You know, I can't name all the countries. Thank you for that. See what I'm saying? 1 and 2 intertwined. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say that I just want to show them that no matter where you come from, you can make it. It was times where I didn't have food. I never had the best clothes. I got my first brand new pair of boxing shoes or brand new pair of shoes when I was 16, and they were bought by Andre Darrell and his wife. They bought me 3 pairs of shoes and bought me some outfits. I didn't even have I was ranked #1 in the world, and I didn't even have no clothes and no brand new shoes. And they went and took me shopping. And I just remember how when I felt homeless and I felt down, how when I went to the gym, it changed everything for me. It gave me something to look forward to. It gave me something to be hopeful for. And all I had was my hard work. I didn't have what they want to say, the looks. I didn't even have no booty. I didn't have no body. Okay, all I had was my afro, my skinny little arms, my skinny little legs, and my big nose.
Drop the booty.
That's all I
regimen.
had.
Drop the booty regimen, because we out here struggling.
So I just was pushing myself, and I just was like, one day I'm going to make it. And I'm happy that I never gave up on myself, that nobody around me ever gave up on me, that everybody always pushed me. They always called me Miss Shields since I was 13 years old, running down the street in Flint, Michigan. And now when they call me Miss now, I'm like, I'm not that old, but they've been calling me Miss Shields since I was 13. And I just feel like I have a duty to not only be great, but be a good person, spread the gospel, give people something to believe in, and just show that if you give your best, it's good enough. You know, I feel like people in life are so hard on themselves. You give your best and you come up short, and people just want to give up all the time. It's like, give your best. Don't worry about what outsiders who have not worked for nothing have to say, and focus on delivering your best. And that's all I've ever done, is give my best. And I have been okay with that. I gave my best in MMA, and I lost the fight. I lost the fight in MMA, but I gave my best. And the only way I was able to live with that fight and that loss is because I know I gave my best in training camp. I gave my best in the fight. I had 8 stitches taken out my head 3 days before the fight. But hey, I gave my best. And if you give your best, and that's to anybody in here, if you give your best, whether you come up short or not, it's okay. Do it again, and maybe you'll come out on top the next time, but just don't quit. Giving your best is enough.
Good enough. Let's hear it from the champ. And that's exactly what we're going to get, is the best of Claressa Shields, the best of Franchon Crews-Dezurn. It is countdown to the showdown, February 22nd. You know what? There are some seats still available. They might be in the nosebleed, but the one thing you can say I was there. Right now, we're gonna have both of these fighters get ready for their final stare down. There will be a weigh-in, but this is the one that will have all the drama for your mama. Let's have it. Claressa Shields and Franchon Crews-Dezurn. A photo op for our photographers. You will see them and you will know that this is what they want to do. Get your tickets while they last. Countdown to the showdown. It is Dimitri Salita and Win Promotions, along with 313 Presents, giving you the fight of the century. Claressa Shields taking on Franchon Crews-Dezurn for the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship of the world. It's time to put up or shut up, get down and throw down. There's about to be a beatdown in Motown. Ladies face out, and we'll have the executives alongside. Ruben, make sure you get there as well. Coach Mack, Glenn, go on in.
Guys, get together closer.
These are all the key players in the fight that is going down Sunday night right here at Little Caesars Arena. Get your tickets while they last. It's gonna be the biggest fight ever in the state of Michigan. Franchon Crews-Dezurn and the quote, 17-0, Claressa Shields. We're also going to have additional photo opportunities. Shay and Daniels will be coming up. They will be, of course, getting ready for that light heavyweight championship of the world. They will stand and do theirs. But we're going to have another picture opportunity of both of these wonderful boxers with the championship belt and how they get ready for the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship of the world. A lot of good members of the media are here, and we thank you, Micah K, for being there and doing what you do. Isaiah Hall of Channel 4. Franchon, if we can have you. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do you, Danielle. We got you, Marshall. We got you guys. I want to thank Marshall Faulkner for being here, of King.
Turn up, DJ. All right, can I get you
Okay, now we'll have Danielle Perkins and Shay Keneally and their face-off. Marshall Faulkner of King Promotion, co-promoter of this particular fight card. Let's give a round of applause to Marshall and what he has done. Marshall, we want you to get up in front as well. We want you to get that. And here comes Shay. And this is going to be a good one. Gail Yim learned some lessons. She's been in this building. And 16 by 16, 5-0 and 5-1, and no one is about to run. Salita Promotions, Shay Keneally, Danielle Perkins. When you see a look like that, somebody's ready for a fight. The Undercard is about to get it on. Somebody's trying to steal the show. again, we've got a bunch of women on this fight card. 6 fights featuring women on this fight card in Little Caesars Arena. We're going to have all of the women who are fighting in this fight card to take this picture. Let's give it a round of applause. We're talking about the ladies. The ladies, 2026, dominating the stage.
Okay.
Okay, guys, you're gonna have to follow Stephanie and Andrew here in the middle. Okay, guys, can you get some?
Everyone, please get close. Please get close.
Now I got the tip. These bitches only want that this should stay her future said.
I appreciate you helping me out.
When I hit them up, they try to hide it.
Okay, don't move. Stand by. Andrew's gotta go around and get the shot.
Ask me out. Ask me out.
Okay, everybody
Ask
ready?
me out. Ask me out. Ask me out.
Women's boxing! Let's go, ladies!
Ask me out.
Not done yet.
Ask me out.
You're good, Andrew.
Ask me out.
Let's go.
Ask me out. Ask me out. Ask me out.
All right, one more. Everybody right. Oh.
Go ahead.
Ask me out.
One more. Everybody right here.
I put you in a drought. When you try to ice me out.
Thank
I
you.
put you in a drought.
All right, everyone together.
Ice me out.
All right.
Ice me out. Ice me out.
Ready? Look here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I can't see you very well. And then I need to see you a little better. A little bit better. Excuse me. All right.
Hold on, Andrew, 1 second. On the other side, by Simon.
All right, this is the entire
ready?
fight
Here we
card with
go.
all the great women on the card. Give them a round of applause.
Excuse me, down the front.
Today's press conference can be heard on WGPR 107.5 FM HD2. You know, all we got.
All right, big group. All right. Another.